The INL Resource Center contains materials in categories as you see them in your SOAR training. First, you'll see classroom materials. This will contain your SOAR participant guide, learning roadmap, INL presenter contact list, and participant contact list. First, let's look at the SOAR participant guide. When you click on the SOAR participant guide, you'll see the full PDF that aligns with your SOAR materials. When you scroll down, the first thing you'll see is the course agenda. This gives you the Monday through Friday breakdown of everything that you'll do once you get to SOAR. This includes Welcome to INL, contributing to the INL mission, your mission impact, and all of the various topics. You scroll down further, and you'll see materials for each of the lesson plans. This also gives you a chance to take notes, the estimated time, and a brief description. Once we close the participant guide, it'll take us back to the Resource Center homepage, and let's look at the Learning Roadmap. The Learning Roadmap tells you where you are professionally at any point in time, where your desired location is, and the best way to get there. This will also be a PDF file. When you scroll down, you'll see an outline of the roadmap. It shows who we are, how we are organized, supporting INL goals, and you'll continue to see all of these categories. You scroll down, it'll tell you more about the roadmap in detail and why to use it. Now we'll close out the learning roadmap, and it'll take us back to the classroom materials section. The final two categories are the presenter contact list and the participant contact list. Now we'll scroll down. The next category is relevant tools and resources. Here you'll see strategy, which contains strategy and program resources. Let's first click on strategy. You'll see that there's INL and national strategies, integrated country strategy, functional bureau strategy, and core mission guidance. Now we'll collapse strategy and we'll go and look at programs. Here you'll see mission resource requests. This gives you all of the MRRs from each country, and you can take a look at those by year. Also, their standardized program structure. So we'll go ahead and collapse programs, and we'll scroll down a little here. Now, program support. Under program support, you'll see assessments, project design, monitoring and evaluation, subject matter experts. So when we click on assessments, you'll see the INL assessment guide as well as criminal justice mapping. We'll close that out. Now we'll look at project design. There's a long list of resources here, including design standards, project packages. All of these resources are very helpful in project design. Let's just take a look at one of them, for example, the design standards. When you click there, it opens up to the SharePoint page that has the INL design standards, as well as what's required, when we apply the INL design standards checklist, renewing proposals, developing higher level strategies or programs, and then a long list of different support that KM offers for applying the INL design standards. You can actually click here under INL PDS Part 1 and PDS Part 2. These are video trainings that discuss the INL program design standards.
Hello, and welcome to our online version of the INL Program Design Standards training. Today's agenda starts with
So both of those videos give you a deep dive into PDS and how you can apply it in your role. So now we'll close out the design standards SharePoint page, and we're back at the Resource Center. We'll close out project design, and we'll continue to go forward, monitoring and evaluation. This links out to the project monitoring and evaluation SharePoint page. And then also you have the subject matter experts section, which has the SME network, which lists all of your SMEs and how to get in contact with them based on their expertise. Next is going to be the budget section. Here under planning and execution, you can open that up and it's going to take you to some key trackers and websites that provide some additional resources such as the obligation tracker, canceling funds tracker, pipeline report, expiring funds tracker, CN tracker, and then your WebRabbit reports. Let's just open up one of these. We'll look at the obligation trackers. This will open directly to the budget execution SharePoint page, and you can see that they list these trackers by year FY 2023 all the way to FY 2021. So now we'll close this out, and we'll close out the planning and execution in the budget section. Now we'll scroll down to implementing mechanisms and project management. You have your INL how-to page, implementing mechanism templates, and then you have various resources for grants, contracts, governance, and platforms. In the last category, other resources, we'll scroll down. You'll see there's Department of State and INL resources, including the Diplomatic Dictionary and INL guides, as well as country context, which has the World Justice Project, as well as the Library of Congress. The last section is training resources. This lists the training opportunities as well as training resources and job aids. This is going to be found materials and links out to the INL Knowledge Management SharePoint page.